we decided to make a trip to the Algarve. So we rented a car and headed on down there, driving a few hours through central Portugal to get to the Algarve. On our way there, we made a couple of stops at rest stops that are along the way. All of them have little play areas for kids and restaurants, so we got lunch on our way down there. And soon we arrived at the little resort we were staying at in the Algarve. The property had a lot of buildings on it and a few swimming pools, which we had to try out right away, of course. The kids had so much fun in the swimming pools. It was their favorite thing there. Even though our little room had a kitchen, we decided to go out for dinner that night at the hotel restaurant, and it was really good. My son, of course, had to get pizza. Josh and I both got fish. And afterwards, it was really late, but we took the kids to the little playground. In the morning, we were very smart and brought our French press from home, so we got to have French press coffee every morning on our little outdoor area. We had a little patio that overlooked the tennis courts. We also had this lovely little patio that we could dry our towels and swimsuits on, and I just loved seeing people playing paddle or pickleball maybe and tennis. And then we decided to go on a walk and explore the resort property and check out all the other pools. It was so beautiful. We got to see all the beautiful flowering trees, walk up and down steps. We kind of went on a mini hike, trying to see if there was any good overlooks and views. And we did find one area that was really beautiful and had views of all the cliffs. Back to our hotel room, and then we decided to take the car and drive into the main town. The beach area here was stunning with all the cliffs and the water and the umbrellas. We planned on coming to the beach with our swimsuits, but unfortunately we never really made it back because the kids just loved the hotel pool so much. So we enjoyed walking around the town, but never actually went to the beach to relax on towels there. We wound up having lunch at a restaurant, and then of course we found an ice cream place to have delicious ice cream afterwards. We got floaties for the kids so they could have more fun at the pool. And then that night after we had some pool time, We sat outside on our deck chairs and relaxed and watched some tennis and enjoyed the rest of the evening and made dinner back at our apartment. We also could see the lighthouse lights flashing across. The next day, our kids did the kids club at the resort we were staying at. And so Josh and I got to have some solo time. So we decided to do kind of the cliff top walk. And then decided to just get some drinks by the pool instead while we waited for kids to be done with the kids club. Once the kids were done with their little pirate-themed adventures, they wanted to go to the pool again. And so we took their floats with us, and they like to do something they call bumper boats, where they just kind of like to bump each other and have fun time doing that. We wound up getting lunch at a restaurant right by the resort of the hotel. And so we had a nice leisurely lunch with more drinks and more food. And then once we were done with that, the kids headed back to Kids Club to have more pirate adventures. And so Josh and I went to one of the other pools and just laid on chairs and relaxed and just kind of enjoyed being able to close our eyes without having to worry about kids in the water and water safety. This was our last day here, our last full day. So then that night we again had dinner back in our hotel room and just kind of sat outside and really enjoyed this beautiful sunset we got that night. The next morning we packed up and headed back and drove back to Lisbon, but I would totally come back down here again because we just had such a fun time and this was such a great, fantastic trip.